You see that clip right there, some would say it's just pure aim assist. And although it does play a part in Battlefield 6, but it's the fine-tuned settings for aiming what's going to make you look like you can track enemies like that. What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be going in depth about aim assist itself and help out the controller guys. As some people say it's too weak, some people say it's too strong. But for me, you want to find the perfect sweet spot where you're relying on your muscle memory and not relying on aim assist. That's the last thing you want when it comes to this game. You don't want aim assist to do it all for you. This isn't Call of Duty, this is Battlefield. And the best way to do it on Battlefield is doing it by yourself. Aim assist itself is supposed to just help you navigate in the gunfights, but not take full control. And that's why I'm here today to help you guys get that right settings. We're going to start it off with the sensitivity. We are currently rocking a infantry sensitivity of 70. I know it says aim sensitivity, but that isn't the case. This is what you can just naturally turn around without aiming. So there's two different types of speeds. You got the speed here where you're just not aiming in. Then you got this speed where you are aiming in. You can spin around, you actually have a way more of a faster sensitivity, but once you're actually engaging, it's easier to control. But imagine trying to do that not aiming down sight, it's too much. And that's why you need to slow down your sensitivity on the aiming side. And for me, a infantry zoom aim sensitivity is at 35. This will give you the perfect amount of tracking and stay consistent on your target. And with a 35 sensitivity, it's actually just a little bit faster than the normal movement speed of someone sprinting at medium range. And that's the biggest game changer, is because you're basically having a sensitivity at the same speed of the enemy characters. Of course you're having an easier tracking time. It's usually around the 30 mark is the sweet spot for it, but you actually want to have a faster sensitivity. And that's why increasing it up to 5% isn't a big deal. And it is recommended to have a higher sensitivity than 30, so you can really rely on it on yourself and keep up with the target. Just watch this match here, so you can actually watch and see how it truly does it. But don't be fooled by the slow ADS sensitivity. I took down this chopper, no problem, by tracking them. Oh, I got someone. I got someone. Oh, and he crashed, perfect. Ooh, got him there. Oh yeah, triple kill, that's what I want. Where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? I just walked right in front of my bullets. In front of them all. There's another guy with the RPG. Guess they really want these tank guys, huh? Behind. One in. No one. I got him as well. And I'm gonna grab some heals. More coming in. Hearing way many more footsteps. Enemy tank. There's one more guy in there, right? I don't know where he is. Hang on. Easy, easy. Okay, he's gone. Hey! Thank you. Aim assist is a big topic. It's a topic where many people agree with it and some disagree with it, and everyone's opinions is completely fair. The aim assist I'm using is the infantry aim assist of 100 and the slowdown as a 100. The slowdown is probably the biggest point of it all. Once you're on that target, it's going to slow down your sensitivity. If you do feel like this is too sticky, then please turn it down to an 80 or a 90%. Because no one wants to have it too sticky. But you'll see by close quartered, it works pretty well. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't already and subscribe if you're brand new. I would really appreciate having more troopers to the channel. This guy just noob tubed himself. Bunch of people around us. Look at this. Alright, let's get out. Move, move, move. Right, got to be a couple on this side. There's one. Defibs are going off. So they're close. One chasing me. Here he comes, here he comes. Okay, teammates there. Thank goodness. Careful, careful. Ooh, I just got him. Okay, he's dealt with. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Sook. How we get? What is this guy doing now? Alright, I have to wait until the game's just about to end. enable the 15 minutes of double XP, and that right there is going to count the entire game for the whole 45 minutes. We have a score of 19,000. We're doing 41 to 2, so now it's going to count a bunch of double XP. Watch how much XP I get. Look at all that. And I just enabled the double XP token. Always use it at the end of the game, like just before it ends. Field of view is a really important one for this game, as it's just in the distance of the enemies. Some would say that 120 is too much, and that's completely fine. And if you can't really figure out exactly what you want, try 70, try 80, or even try 90. If you want to get anywhere close to a high FOV but not too much, try 110 or 100. The targets will seem further, but it actually will reduce your visual recoil. It is the same recoil pattern as a close range to a longer range. It truly doesn't matter on the FOV what you do have, as the recoil pattern is the same, but the higher the FOV is, it will reduce that visual recoil. Maps where you're seeing enemies on further distances like Eastwood is a perfect example, and you'll see that right here. Okay, we're in. So there's one more guy here. But where? Oh, that guy was trying to revive him. Okay, this is a really sneaky method, so I'm going to explain it to you, alright? So pretty much what you do, just before it ends, you enable your double XP. You would think, oh, okay, if you enable 15 minutes of double XP, it will only count the 15 minutes of double XP. Technically, that is correct. It will only count it for the exact amount once it ends. Just before it ends, if you enable 15 minutes of double XP, it will count your entire game, because like the timer is still ticking, so it hasn't ended, so it'll count the entire game. And it was crazy. So you can use 1 minute of your double XP and it will count 45 minutes of your actual like XP just by using like a couple of seconds of it. And then once the next game loads up, you probably got about what, 13 minutes of double XP. So instead of wasting 15 minutes of double XP, you're technically getting like an hour of double XP. That's kind of crazy. I'll show you at the end of the game just before I enable it, and I'll show you how much XP I get. Okay, we've got about 20 tickets now. What we're going to do is go here, enable the 15 minutes of double XP. And what it's going to do is actually going to count the entire game now. So we have a 9k score. Let's see what we can get with this double XP method. So you enable double XP and it will count the entire game, but you have to do it near the end. A little sneaky method for you all. Right, move aside the progression. Look at this. Oh yeah, see, look how much it gave me, man. Look at that. And I just enabled double XP at the end of the game, and look how much it gave me, because it counted the entire game if you enable it near the end of the round, just before it ends. There is always a debate when it comes to uniform soldier aiming, but really this is something what you should always have on. One of the things I wanted to mention is the acceleration. If you have this up to 100, it will basically start from 0 to 100 in a sensitivity speed. If you want to be snappy on your targets, then you need to have acceleration as 0. And that is some of the juicy settings you need to be using on the controller side to hopefully give you guys the better experience where you're not relying on the aim assist, but you're relying on your muscle memory. You're having the perfect balance between the two. I'm telling you, this will really improve your gameplay, especially when it comes to tracking. Thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new. And like always, I'll see you on the battlefield.